take the mic and welcome you to the film.
Thank you. Welcome everybody, and my name is Ruben Salinas, as Trey thankfully introduced us. This is Ben Smith, the director of Unbound, which you're going to watch here shortly. And Unbound is a project that we began back in, I would say, August, September of 2015. So a little less than 2 years ago. And it started with our dinner conversation around what my life was all about. And Ben, being a award-winning director, said, we should make a film about that. That made me very uncomfortable. Still very uncomfortable, hence the champagne. So I had about 4 glasses, and it is part of living an optimized life, at least in my mind it is. But I would say it is an attempt to share a journey, and that journey is, like every other journey, a continuing one. It doesn't end until I die, and hopefully that won't be soon, but I don't know. And so we have nothing but here and now. And hopefully you'll pick that up, that message up in the end. Ben has done something that I would have never been able to communicate had I had a dinner table conversation with someone about what it is that I found. And so I've been on the evil side, on the business side, on the corporate side for a long, long time of medicine. And I came from a family of physicians. And I grew up at the dinner table when I was 6, 7, 8, 12, 15 years old, listening to medical conversations. And so I had a certain facility with medical terminology, but it wasn't until I turned 33, after having graduated from business school and being an executive in the medical device arena and having lost every ounce of my health and balance and happiness. And my wife and daughter who are here were an integral part of that. Bringing me back. So, thank you. Without getting too emotional, and I do tend to get emotional, as you'll find out, especially with 4 glasses of champagne, I will be. This is an attempt to share what's out there and to question the dogma and the status quo, and to remind you, if you don't already know, because I think you do, that nobody's going to come to your rescue. You have to rescue yourself. No doctor is going to solve your problems. It is all about coming back to center. And without further ado, I'll let Ben talk a little bit about why he thought it was important to communicate this message via film. And I will say one more thing before passing the mic over, and that is, this is the first ever screening of the final cut of Unbound. So, thank you. It's been submitted to several film festivals. It will continue to be over the next year. And you are privy to something that most people won't be for at least a year. So, I'm hoping that we can get not only good questions at the end, but great feedback from you as well. It's not perfect by any stretch. Nothing ever will be. But it's our best attempt to share, I think, what Ben's vision was and my experience has been. So thank you for allowing us to take 1 hour and 28 minutes of your time tonight.
Thank you. So again, this is the first final cut. There's only one person in the room that's ever seen this, and it's me. And I've seen it a lot. So, if anyone's ever been involved in film production, you know what it takes to make a feature documentary. And we started this in production in April of 2016. So we're to basically final cut. It's still a rough final cut, but final cut in just over a year. So we've been doing nothing but this, or at least I have.
I do a few other things.
But this is kind of, this is the biohacker world through the eyes of a skeptic, and that's me. I'm not a biohacker. I'm getting there slowly, but this is a project that's evolved for me in my mind, and it's gone from an equation to something with a heart. So I hope you guys see that and enjoy. Thanks.